At some point on Thursday at 3:10 p.m., I will feel somewhat baffled, but a lot more sorry for people who call baseball boring. The ones who haven't gotten it or had it and lost it. The ones that seem to be carried away in the hustle and bustle and the noise and the toys of modern living. The ones who, since being a child, forgot baseball somehow, or even worse, never found it to begin with. It's a funny obsession, to be sure, this game. And mostly I am at a loss for why it taxes me so. Why my blood, now at a simmer, will soon boil at 3:10 p.m. on Thursday, March 28th. Why you can all feel sorry for the TV that hears my wrath when the White Sox give up their first lead of the year, which probably will happen on Thursday, while I'll surely go blind staring at Frank Thomas stats in his rookie season. By the way, he had 7 home runs and 30 RBIs and batted 330. Or the year Ryan Sandberg led the NL in home runs. He hit 40 as a second baseman. Or the thousands of stats I and Combs will most assuredly read this year. Yeah, suppose you could say I even baffle myself most opening days and the entire season if you are counting at home. But in that bafflement, which is also a great word for Matt Eberflus's resting face, it's such an incredible game. I'm not the first or the last to comment on the orchestra of sounds that come from the game: the pat of the glove, crack of the back, cry of the baby right down the third base line, the hey bada bada, the agony and the ecstasy of a good crowd on a warm summer day. But what I like most of all is the silence.
It'll be as if they'd dipped themselves in magic waters.
Perfect timing, Combs. Thought for the longest time it's the very essence of the game. And for a guy who was once nicknamed the Loud Kid, a little silence never hurt. Baseball is one great pregnant pause after the other, or what Tyreek would call an NFL season. The anticipation of the pitch. What will he throw on 2-1, up 1 run in the 7th inning, trying to preserve the lead with a guy on second? The slider or the fastball? The shortstop is edging towards the second base bag, so probably the fastball, because this guy is not going to get around on it. Why in the hell is the center fielder so far back? If the ball gets out of the infield, the game is tied. And goddamn, I hope he doesn't hit a flare to left field. That guy cannot throw worth a shit. And always tried and true. Did you see the rack on the woman in the third row? Not very silent, I guess. But right before the clip I played of Carlin on the first on SNL, he jokes that football is America's real pastime. And he's probably right. But baseball used to be. And you could see in the way he delivers that bit, George wishes it still was even 50 years ago. He's probably high out of his mind on cocaine, but I agree with him. Maybe it's the bafflement, but it could be because in an election year with a country more than a bit on edge, baseball reminds us that some of the best things in life happen without a sound, are so small that they are almost undetectable. And when we give ourselves time to shut up and think, boy, we can do some incredible things. That's Fitzgibberish.
Well played, you son of a bitch. Well played, you son of a bitch. Well played.
Thank you, Combs.